Hey there. When I first started making videos, I didn't know how to edit at all, and that made video making very stressful. My name is Kelly. My whole channel is based around starting my business when I was 50 years old, and I'm bringing you along on the journey. I just tell you about things that have worked for me and things that haven't. And so if you enjoy that kind of content, maybe you'll like this video today. All right, so today I'm going to tell you about how I learned to edit in an extra simple way. So I started my business in 2020, and I really started working hard on it in about 2023. And so one of the very first things that someone told me is, Kelly, you need to learn how to make videos. Well, making videos is one thing. If you've ever made a video, you know that's stressful in itself. But I thought, okay, I think I can do a video. But the problem is I didn't know how to edit. And so if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. I would have to try to get the video to where it was perfect from the beginning to the end with no flub ups, no missteps, no forgetting what I was going to say, no interruptions, no phone calls, no doorbells, nothing that would interrupt the flow of my video. And so this didn't happen very often, so I wasn't able to make very many videos. Plus, it was very frustrating. And so I started looking for a system to be able to learn how to edit my videos. And everything I learned about was, all these cuts, and you've got to be a professional, and you might even need a professional to edit your videos for you. And it just seemed so overwhelming, especially when I wasn't wanting to be a YouTuber. I wasn't wanting to be a video editor. I just wanted to get my information out about my business. And so I started Googling and searching and looking on YouTube for editing for dummies, editing for seniors, editing for 50-year-olds, simple editing, beginning editing. And finally, I came across a video that absolutely changed the way I did things. And so I wish I could remember the guy's name or even the name of the video, but it was something like editing with no skills, something like that. That sounded perfect for me. So I watched it, and he brought up an idea that I have seen very few people talk about. And so hopefully this is something that's revolutionary for you if you're trying to make videos as well. So he said that you can upload a video and it will be written out in transcript, and then you can just go in and erase the pauses or words that you wanted to take out. Now, I know that this is not fancy or anything like that, but I don't care about fancy. I just wanted it done. And so he said that the best way to do it is to go into CapCut, and I just went into the free version of CapCut. There is a paid version, but the free version does this, and you can upload a video to CapCut, and then you go in, and down at the bottom there's a bunch of choices, and there's one that says transcript, and then you just push that and it writes it all out. Now, just as a pause in this video right now, I just want to mention, this is not a comprehensive tutorial video. I'm just telling you briefly what I did, so if it sounds interesting to you, you can go research it and find someone who can show you in detail how to do this, because it is not hard at all. So you transcribe the video and it comes up. So then up at the top, there's a choice that says, do you want us to take out all the pauses and filler words? And I generally skip that because I want to stay in control of the edits of my video. And so I skip that, and then the video comes up and like a highlighter bar is shown, and you can just move that. You can play the video, listen to yourself. If there's pauses that are too long, then you can take those out. If there's words that you don't want in there, if you just have a complete foul up and you want to just take the whole thing out, or someone comes in and starts talking to you and you talk and then come back to the video, you can take all of that out. First time I did it, I just put a random video in there and I took a few words out, and then I listened to it and the words were gone. And that, to me, I was just like, I love it. I love it. This was perfect because I could just get some simple educational videos out there. And then if I wanted to learn more, I could. You can add to your skills, but at least get some basic information to where you can get a video out. So truth be told, that was in early 2021, 22. And I made videos for a while, and then I shut that YouTube channel down and quit doing videos for a while. And I hadn't done them for quite a while until I just recently started this. I have loved getting on here and sharing my journey with you as I'm building my business. It's been an idea I've had for a long time, but I just haven't done it, but I am loving it. And so hopefully you guys love it too. If you're someone that's my age trying to build a business, then maybe you can get some ideas from me. Sorry for that little rabbit trail there. After the video is done, then I went back and I listened to the whole thing to make sure that there's nothing on there that I missed. And once the video is just the way you want it, then you can export it. And as soon as it's exported, it's saved over to your photos. And then you've got it there to download anywhere you want to use. You could post it. You can post it on social media. You can send it to someone. It's just a great avenue. And like I say, again, you can add to this. You can learn how to do captions, and I've done a little bit of that. You can learn how to put music in and a lot of those things even on the free CapCut app. But truthfully, I have continued to use this same process the whole time. I've really never added to it much, and I know I probably could and maybe should, but for right now, this is okay. A real life example of something that just happened recently is I had someone offer to make a video for me, and so she was going to make it fancy and way more than I could have ever done, and I said, yeah, let's do it. And so we went in and took a recording of a business owner here in town who agreed to give her testimony around my budgeting workshop that I bring in to teach employees. She was going to tell about how much difference it had made in her employee's life and that kind of thing. And so we went in, we took the recording. I think we took 4 different videos. And that night, my friend who took the video went into the hospital and had a baby 2 months early. So the baby's fine, mama's doing great, but I was stuck with all this raw footage that I did not want to just sit there and do nothing. And so I grabbed that raw footage from her, brought it over to CapCut, took all the pauses out yesterday, and I will continue working on that. This is gold for me. I do most of my financial budgeting workshops right here in my local town. And so this is a local business owner, and she's well known. So for me to have little clips of her on Facebook and LinkedIn and things like that, that will be gold for me. And so I will pull pieces of that out and use it for advertising really, really soon. But it kind of renewed that thought process of using CapCut, and it reminded me what a help that was to me early on and what I've continued to use it for. And so if you are someone who is wanting to make videos and you've been waiting because you don't know how to edit and you kind of feel like it would be overwhelming or daunting, this is a very simple process that you can get started with. And then if you want to add to it, you can later. But otherwise, it is totally fine for just some simple videos. So, all right, that's everything for today. If you have any questions, put them in the comments, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks. Bye-bye.